Morning. We're here at Universal. They opened to the general public today, so we are just pulling up on our water taxi and we'll hit early entry to Universal Orlando. We can get in there at 8 this morning. So we'll hit that early entry and head over to Islands of Adventure and then Volcano Bay. Wanted to get to Volcano Bay a bit yesterday, but the weather wasn't so nice. Didn't cooperate yesterday, so we'll get over there today before we head home. City Walk. So the only people that can get in between the hours of 8 and 9 into Universal Orlando are on-site guests. So you wouldn't see much of a crowd coming through City Walk. Unless they took the bus transportation over. We always choose the boat because it's just a easier, nicer form of transportation when you're staying at a resort that includes, the boat transportation. We're staying at Aventura, so we just walked over straight from Aventura over to Sapphire Falls and hop on the boat. Good morning, Joanne. Hi, Kim. Where are you guys? Some of our agents came into town last night. We had dinner with them and drinks up at Bar 17, so that was a lot of fun. Yeah, we're going to head over to Ticket Services, too. Megan, are you at Ticket Services or Guest Services? Because the ticket window, they can upgrade you to an annual pass, too. So, 8 o'clock, you can get into the parks. Last night we had dinner at Amatistas at Sapphire Falls Resort. Dinner was great, and our waitress right now, they have the Strongwater tavern or bar or restaurant, I don't know what they call it, but Strongwater is closed right now. And when we were talking to them, they don't have an opening date on that one just yet. Amatistas is the other full-service restaurant there, but Sapphire Falls is only at 10% capacity right now. So they were saying until they get to at least 30%, they won't consider opening more venues. They won't consider opening any more venues. So I'm thinking now with the parks open to the general public today, they'll probably start to see greater capacities. We've got the attractions running already. We left the room a little later than would have liked to because we are checking out today, so had to pack up the bags and get them to baggage services. Thank you. The boats are great. They're running with social distancing right now, so they seat them in every other row. I don't know if you could see on that. So, in some ways everything takes just a little bit longer just because, they have reduced the capacity of what everything can handle. Interested to see what entrance looks like. I don't know what time it is right now, but if they are going to have lines for those that can enter at 9 o'clock. So when you stay as an on-site resort guest, you can get into Universal 1 hour early. So technically we could have gotten into the parks at 8. I was more interested to see what the general admission looked like than the early entry this morning. There's Hard Rock right through the trees there.
Welcome back to Universal Orlando, ladies and gentlemen. We are so happy to have you here. Again, we are to Universal Orlando, so again, if you didn't get your picture with our globe, make sure you do, okay? That's the one we got on the Universal Orlando.
The employees have all been very happy to have everybody back over the last few days. No, it doesn't look crowded. They have the queue running differently simply because they are, doing social distancing. But everything moves quickly.
Team members are ready and willing. And not only that, we will be out there making sure that every service, everything is
Everyone, if you already have your tickets, go straight inside the queue. Make sure you're maintaining 6 feet social distancing.
They're reminding people to maintain 6 feet for social distancing.
That person is early. You know what I mean? If I called my friend at 8:30
Hi.
in the morning, they did not. So, good for you guys.
They have signs everywhere.
Look at you bringing back Crocs. I'm proud of you. Hey man, what's going on? Yeah, there's a rope there. Just be careful. Welcome back. Look at this street of people we got. What's going on, everybody? How we doing out there? I don't need a woo. I just sort of need maybe like a half-hearted wait. That's really all I'm looking for. Thank you very much. That's it. That's all I'm looking for.
So today we planned we're going to start here. We'll head over to Islands of Adventure. There's VIP services. VIP tours, I don't think we're running the last 2 days, the 3rd and the 4th. Those were dates that were reserved for just on-site guests and annual pass holders. But they didn't really publicize that until a few days before that on-site guests would get into the park. So they weren't, they haven't been busy for that. Oh, Samantha, I hate to hear your trip was canceled. Amy, the masks really haven't been bad at all. It's been completely manageable. They're not doing finger scanners, with the tickets. They haven't been doing that. Morning. Morning.
Look at this Potter family right here. How you guys doing?
Yeah, let's go over here.
What's up? You all saw this right?
Yeah, they haven't been doing finger scanners for park entrance.
Like I know that's just a face cover as well. Look at you, my dude. You are ready to cause trouble.
Good morning. How are you? Thanks. Morning.
Enjoy your time in the park.
Thank you. Morning. Oh, they have guides out today. They have not had maps out the last few days, so they are back today. They have PhotoPass photographers out still. Stacy, you would have to go to guest services and talk to them about your medical needs. That's up to them. The masks really have not been bad at all, though. Oh, there's some characters out. We'll go check them out. Park is open from 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. today. Take a look at park hours. They're still running a ton of shows. Yesterday they were not running the horror show. But other than that, they're still running a ton of shows. They have a ton of street performers. Got Hello Kitty over here. So they have it all social distance. So they're out and about and they run parade floats every now and then. You can't go up and take your picture with Hello Kitty, but you could take a selfie. Or you'll sit there's a mother right now taking a picture of her child. They have these social distancing markers. Morning. Gonna go down the main road. Crowds are not bad at all. I honestly expected it to be more crowded at this point in time than it is. They've been doing tons of social distancing, tons of cleaning going on. Tons of social distancing. You see the markers like that everywhere. They have them in all the ride queues. Morning. They're still running express passes. There are certain attractions that have a virtual queue. The virtual queue does not replace express pass. And I think that a lot of people are a little confused by that. That's why it's important to use a travel advisor, so that you understand what it is you're doing. Look, he's currently sanitizing the concrete. They are doing sanitizing of everything all day long, everywhere. So the virtual queue does not replace express passes. Oh, they're filming something over there. They've got this blocked off for filming. Let's see up there. What are they filming? What are they filming? Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, they're filming something back there. Sorry. So the virtual queues. So you can pull it up on the app. Certain attractions are utilizing virtual queues. You can get into a virtual queue at a time. Social distancing markers. The attractions that have virtual queues have no standby line. So, it doesn't replace Express Pass, because if you're in a virtual queue for, 2 hours, it's the same thing as if you were standing in that line for 2 hours. So you still need the Express Pass to be able to have quicker rides on other things. So obviously sometimes when you're walking in these areas, it's harder to social distance. It might be a Volkswagen commercial, because it looked like a Volkswagen Atlas. I wasn't paying that much attention, but it may be a Volkswagen commercial. That is what it looked like. There's Diego. They have a float out. So you're seeing character interactions all over in those ways. I'll bring you over there so you can see it. Oh, absolutely. I don't do Universal without an Express Pass, Pamela. It's just, it's such a benefit. So the virtual queue does not replace that Express Pass by any stretch of the imagination. Thank you. The Simpsons are down there. They were yesterday. You can see the penguins are out over there. So there's still, characters out and about everywhere. Somebody's asking if they're giving the pass holder refillable mugs away. I don't have an annual pass right now. We're upgrading it today. I don't know. They are still doing the freestyle mugs. The way they're handling everything has been really impressive as far as they have, I don't know if they're filming here either, but they have attendants at each station. So at every single, can we go across there or no? Yeah, we're guests.
Okay.
Probably not 9 o'clock. Is it not 9 yet? I don't know what time it is.
Until 9.
Gotcha.
It might be around 8:50ish.
Gotcha. It's not 9 o'clock yet, so not all areas of the park are open yet. I just didn't even know what time it was. So they still have the freestyle mugs, and they have an attendant at every single machine. If there's 2 machines, they have 1 closed, and they let you go with social distancing 1 at a time, and after every single usage, the attendant completely sanitizes the machine. So they still are using the freestyle mugs. I will point out too that for those that aren't thrilled about the masks, and Joe is asking if I think the wearing of face masks will be an ongoing thing or phased out. That would be purely speculation. I'm sure it will get to a point where it's suggested or recommended, not required, but I don't know that. But in each park, there's 2 locations in each park that has, I think it's called U Rest, like the letter U. And in those 2 locations, you can remove your mask. Social distancing within there. So for those that just want a break and want to take it off, you can go to one of those locations and take it off. For Universal, it's Central Park. It's right over there where I'm pointing towards. And also over at Fear Factor. Those are the 2 locations for the U Rest here at this park. Yeah, and the other thing that's nice too, I mean, throughout the day, anytime you want something to eat or, you sit down in a restaurant, as long as you're sitting at a table and you're eating, you're not wearing your mask. So, come lunchtime, you go and you sit down for an hour and eat and take off your mask. It really hasn't been that bad. And you don't spend the majority of your time outside. You're outside for a few minutes and then you're in an air-conditioned building or whatnot. So it really hasn't been bad at all. I know, people are going to be passing out. I haven't seen anybody slightly overheating or anybody that's been bothered by it. Kids are wearing them, no problem. You're passing everybody has their masks on. It really looks, from another guest to be a non-issue. So, does anybody else have any questions before I shut this down? They're still doing, oh yeah, it is the Volkswagen commercial. Whoever said that. That is what's going on. Yeah, Volkswagen commercials in production today. You know, that is the thing about Universal. It is a working studio. Capacity limits, they have not released that information. None of the theme parks have. So, you know, I just don't know the answer to that. Lines, again, I would say, yeah, I'll give an update, but I would honestly, you still need Express Pass. It may be more important now than ever. The virtual queues are great. You have to have a good strategy to use them now. Because there are no standby lines. So here's this. Here's where we are right now with lines. So the park opens at 9, so it's not quite 9. It's only open to the on-site guests right now. So let me see if you can even get in a Hagrid's virtual line. Hold on. They're doing no single rider right now. So that's not available. So yeah, you can't get into virtual lines. I mean, it's because the park's not open over at Islands of Adventure. But right now, Gringotts is on a 40-minute wait. And everything else will just be opening in about 25 minutes. It's 8:35 right now. But yeah, Gringotts is already at 40 minutes. So, you know, Express Pass, you hop on and hop off.
I've avoided that.
The thing that people don't understand about Express Pass too is if you're staying at a premier resort, yeah, the benefit is definitely the Express Pass, but you're also staying at a superior resort and you have, you know, tons of more amenities with it. So don't look at it simply as just paying for an Express Pass, you know, but rather what are the other benefits that go along with that.
Commercial down there.
Yeah, that's where they're filming the commercial. It says Volkswagen, but I see an Audi, so go figure. No, I see a Volkswagen Atlas.
Same company.
It is, but still. Yeah. They've been doing, so street shows they're still doing. And what they do is they put these social distance markers here so that you and your party can stand on your marker and people aren't crammed in together. You know, so this is for the Beat Builder show. Now, I will say, too, I mean, again, park's not open to the general public just yet, but the early park entrance is so important. I mean, we haven't headed right there, but to head right to Diagon Alley, you know, in the morning. Minions is open as well for early park entry. But a lot of times people are like, only 2 rides are open. Yeah, but you have those 2 rides in before the general public, and then you get, you know, to experience Diagon Alley before it gets packed. So, all right, well, if that's it, I will share with you once we get over to Islands of Adventure as well as Volcano Bay today. Any other questions? All right, have a good day, guys.